Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. It is Tuesday. It is May 5th. You are watching the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show right here on govsradio.com from Governor's Comedy Club, the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, right here in Levittown. govsradio.com, home of so many great shows, home of the legendary comedy club. You can find us on YouTube, on Facebook, on our website, and your Boxcast app on all your smart devices, your TVs, your Rokus, your Apple TVs, all that good stuff. We're on TV!
Hello, Rich Rita. Felix is watching. Ken Pichelle, who is going to be on later. Let's see, who else? Andy.
Andy?
Andy Plagianos.
The guy who hosted Quarantine Life yesterday?
Yes, and for the record, I think, probably including most of his family, I am probably the only one who says his last name right.
What?
Plagianos. I've heard so many different Plagianos, so I'm just proud of that.
You?
Me.
You screw up.
Andy, tell me. Say it. I
always say Plagianos.
It took you like 3 months.
It took you 4.
It took me 4 minutes.
You can't even say the word I without screwing it up. And then you form it into your own language. The me thing.
What is that?
You do that all the time.
What?
I fling it in here.
Flung it.
I flung it in here.
I've never said fling.
How many times have you said to me, Mike O'Toole speaks your language? Because you make up your own path to make a full sentence.
Yes, and anything. Let me tell you about Mike O'Toole, and we'll get back to lovely Andy. Mike O'Toole, and it must be because he's a teacher. There's no paragraph I could write him that he doesn't understand what I'm saying. And sometimes I'm like, how is he even? And then the simple things, I text you and you're like, I have no idea what this means. I don't know what this means. What does this mean? I'm like, if Mike was reading it, he would tell you exactly what it meant.
Well, it's not really saying much about him, though. You realize that.
It's saying everything about him.
No.
And it says a heck of a lot about you, too.
Hello, Benjamin Powers. Hello, Joe Stas. Hello, Mark White.
But Andy Plagianos, Quarantine Life. We've been in Quarantine Life
since March 22nd.
Yes, every 2:00 every day. We all kind of got together, and it was a good idea. Was it Mike O'Toole's idea and your idea? I forget.
It was Mike O'Toole and Graz came up with the idea for Quarantine Life.
It's a good idea. It was just basically, what we're all doing as hosts in our, quarantine life. Whatever is happening at 2:00 that day, like that was kind of the theory of whatever's happening that day. Just kind of Mike O'Toole walked around his yard. His kids were dancing. He was talking about the beer he has because he has the Wirt show. His love of the Mets. And everyone does something different. Danielle sings. Everyone has whatever they're doing during quarantine life. But I kind of thought we wouldn't be quarantined, for
this long,
for quite so long. So now that we're making the schedule a month out, it's a lot to ask for people 1 or 2 times a month to do a Quarantine Life out of their house off of their cell phone. So we're really appreciative about it, and we've branched out to Ken Pichelle, our ad man did one, and people that aren't even in here hosting shows. And Andy Plagianos did one yesterday. And I was saying to him yesterday, you're so brave, because within this hour, he played his guitar and sang twice. He was juggling. He was doing skits with himself on the iPad.
He's doing what with himself?
Skits.
Didn't he play the accordion at one point?
He played the accordion. And I was watching the numbers on the show. No one was leaving. Everyone was watching what Andy was going to do next, because he really cared to make it entertaining, and he put himself out there, and I really enjoyed it.
And it was very entertaining.
Why is Danny, one of Eric's best friend, asking where Eric is every day? Don't you know where your own friend is, Danny? He's the suckiest friend. So yeah, I'm just proud of everyone for doing that.
Let me at him. Patty Mayo, he's already put his claim on today's show.
You can't be mad at him. It's just an algorithm.
I don't care. I'm mad at him anyway.
displaced anger issues.
No, I don't. Submit dispute. We own the audio
Bitch.
and video.
Joe Stas, that's true. He was like making videos and sending them out. We should have Joe do one. That'd be funny.
Joe will go to his mother-in-law's house and steal her money in poker.
Yeah. So it was really nice of him, and everyone's been doing a really great job. We have Carla Okerson today, and it's the first time I think she's more worried than I am, but she's been doing a lot of videos, but she's been doing them with other people. Like she's been doing them with Tim and Mike, and so she's going to do it just by herself today. And I gave her like all the information to do it. So I hope it goes well.
Why would she be worried? She does stand-up, where she goes up on stage all by herself and faces the world.
Yeah,
this isn't any different.
But when you do stand-up, you
well, yeah, you don't have a crowd.
Well, you're like it's different. Like people that do stand-up, which you have, and it's gone great. But you're a performer. Like you could be dropped anywhere, and you have something to say. Like not everyone has that skill set. I'm not saying Carla doesn't. I'm just saying not everyone can just like talk on a phone in front of an audience and be comfortable with it.
They can plop me somewhere and I'll talk, but I don't have much to say.
See, you could talk about nothing. Like I've seen you.
Literally, yeah.
I've seen
Nobody
people.
Cares.
Yeah, I've seen him do videos where he's just driving and staring at the road, and people will still watch. So, like, you're not a fair. It's not like you're not like most people. It's nerve-wracking.
Is Rich Rada doing quarantine life on Friday?
Yeah, he is.
Nice, because he said he's taking 2 mime classes before Friday.
Oh yeah, because the sound was off. I think it actually was Rich Rada who helped Andy like volume. I think Andy had like maybe he had a eye or an ear thing. Like
I would have an ear thing too if I had to listen to Bosie for an hour like Rada does.
Yeah, what was it? He had something like. Something in the computer that shouldn't have been.
I don't recall.
I think Rich told him to yank it.
Hello, Michael Lynn. Hello, Lou Pratt. Hello, Stephanie Thornton. Rich commented earlier, it's not Plagano, so I have a problem with it's saying the word Andrew. Hey, today is International Firefighters Day.
Really? I didn't know that. It's other days too, but you could talk about firefighters because that's great.
It's a way to say thank you to the world's firefighters and all that they do to keep our community safe. So thank you, firefighters, for keeping our community safe. It is also, I thought Teachers' Day was yesterday.
Is it? I thought Teacher Appreciation Day was today. No?
I think it was yesterday.
You know, I frankly think it should be like a week. Like,
especially now.
I can't even tell you what it's been like for the teachers, and I have no idea other than watching what they're doing for our kids out of their house. Like, Kevin will have, like I walk by his computer and he's doing a history class. This poor woman has her computer like in her bedroom. So here, like all the kids are like getting to like look at like this poor teacher's bedroom. But I'm sure like the last thing she wants to do is, restring everything to another part of the house. And so she's like stuck with that. Like they're really kind of going, overboard with the things that they have to do. Plus, like, Andy actually pointed out during his quarantine life yesterday, just, not every teacher is completely tech savvy. Like a lot of them are, but a lot of them aren't. And
they're not? Well, they're teachers. Why wouldn't they be?
Maybe they don't need to be. Maybe they're history teachers that, never really had to do PowerPoint things. There are some teachers that don't. The home ec teacher, she's teaching, stitching and cooking apple brown Betty. Like they're not like doing PowerPoint things. So I just feel bad for like a lot of them. A lot of them are, they probably want to retire in 2 years and not ever have to learn anything about this stuff. I think it's great that they're all. I mean, there hasn't been one teacher that either of my kids have that if anything, they just said that they were getting like probably too much work. But it's been great. What?
What?
Oh, thought you had a question.
I don't. I was just, you were talking, so I was looking at you.
I was kind of on a roll. Yeah, I just, like, if it's today or yesterday or any time this year, teachers, I know they're busy and they're not listening to our dumb show, but I really appreciate them. So if you know a teacher, thank them.
Hey, who watched Jam last night? Joe DeJesus watching.
That was a great show.
It was a great show. Did Billy Joel and Elton John tunes all night? That was the theme.
His
Did
whole
a
family
super
was in
job. His Joe's daughter, man, Lyric.
Yeah.
She just walked right over. He was in the middle of playing "Don't Ask Me Why" by Billy Joel. Not like this. I don't know why I did. I'm like scratching my tit. He's playing "Don't Ask Me Why" by Billy Joel. She just comes walking out of nowhere, just boom, immediately just goes right into the piano solo in the middle of the song.
She's like, oh,
like
let
it
me
was
help.
nothing.
Yeah,
and then she walks off.
like she was putting away her socks or something. She's like, oh, I'll help. And I was saying to Tony, I'm like, because like we were watching Joe's show in, different areas of the house, and I was like down in the kitchen watching. I walked upstairs. I'm like, she's like 10, and
I think she's only 9.
And he's like,
to be exact.
I think she's only 9. I'm like, I'll never be as cool ever as his little daughter.
But Joe, what is the deal? Because not only does your daughter join in, but your wife joins in.
Yeah, awesome.
Now, I thought she was just singing a little bit here and there throughout the show.
Okay.
Turns out she was also playing guitar on some
Nice.
in some spots.
Yeah, Ari's groovy.
But why don't we get to see her?
Oh, like why isn't she a guest on his
Or at least sit
damn
next to him
show?
when she's joining him? And Joe, nothing personal, but I'd much rather look at her.
Yeah, Ari's beautiful.
And there's something sexy about a woman who plays guitar.
Oh yeah.
There's
I don't know. I took guitar lessons. It wasn't anything whatsoever about me being sexy playing guitar.
Women that drive pickup trucks, women that have the Daisy Duke shorts.
Do you need a moment alone?
Yes, please. Women with, a sexy strut. Women that order you bags of French fries.
Oh.
Women, just women. They're all sexy, and
I made you your favorite dish last night. Speaking of French fries,
you did. I was working. I was working a long time yesterday.
We both were.
Long day
Awful.
yesterday of work, and and then I had Joe DeJesus on in the background with Jam, and yeah, you brought me dinner. It was so late. I didn't even realize it was 8:30 when you brought me dinner. I didn't even realize what time it was.
It takes a long time.
The potatoes, you just slice the potatoes, you throw them in a bunch of oil, and that's it. Basically they're like potato chips, but just not cooked all the way. They're not as crispy. They're soft potatoes. It's my favorite ever. Mm-hmm. And then if you watch the TV show Better Things, their season 3 finale last week, there's a scene where she's making it. What?
4.
Oh, season 4, I'm sorry. There's a scene where she was making them. I grabbed sauce. Oh, my God!
He's never seen his favorite dish made anywhere by anyone, so.
No, it's true.
I know. So that's why I was thinking about making them last night, because I know you saw them and you were like, oh, I have to have them.
Isn't BOCES certified to teach study hall?
Oh.
Yes, it is. All right. Getting back to Joe. Yes, Ken Pichelle. It is Track 7 Day. Put Myself Together by Joe DeJesus. Get ready. Joe DeJesus next week putting on a new song, so we're all excited about that.
Is he saying Ari not being on camera is part of the intrigue of the show?
I'm going to smack you in the face.
We're going to, like, socially distant smack you when we can.
Lunch and only lunch. What does that mean? I just got an audio notification. Where'd it go? I just got an audio notification for a meeting and was thinking, what the? Then I remembered that I blocked out my calendar for lunchtime. Oh, I see. And then lunch, only lunch.
Okay, good. Yeah, Ken Pichelle will be on later. He's going to help us.
Yes, Joe, get ready to be known as Lyric's dad, because she's going to be 16 and on like Nickelodeon. She's going to be dancing around all the like background dancers singing pop tunes, and then and Joe will be like, "That's my daughter." Like she's going to be putting out.
She's going to be more
She's
than
going to
that.
be doing Jam.
Yeah, there's a big future for that lovely child.
I just described Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, Joe sang Hold Me Closer, Tony Walker.
That's right. He did sing that last night. Yeah, it was a little. I was a little tingly. It is also Cinco de Mayo, which we're going to get to later. All right, and I'm excited.
Oh,
Well, talking about sexy women, but I'm also excited because here in New York, our governor has told regional representatives to prepare to reopen on May 15th. I couldn't even say it right. I gave it an extra syllable. I said reopening.
mildly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's still, we're starting. It's here. The time has come. The governor suggested it is time for people to start their return to normal life.
It's like painful.
I'm excited. Damn it. I'm happy.
I'm going to die.
So take your headphones off. We're not even on the phone. You don't even need them. See, and
Ari's
there
on.
she is.
There you
Yep.
are, Ari.
Her beautiful ears are ringing. Ari, get that guitar out and FaceTime with us right now.
Yeah.
And tell Joe to stay in the
Yeah,
back.
tell Joe he's part of Intrigue. And,
Joe gets a little ooh and a little ah in the background. The rest is you.
He can go garden in the backyard
Yeah.
while we have you on.
Sing something great. Sing, what's a good woman song?
We have such a nice way of thanking Joe for his hard work. We've been like yelling at him for 20 minutes. We don't yell at just anyone, Joe.
Thanks for your 3,000 views last night. Now go away and let Ari sing.
Ari can sing whatever she wants to sing. We don't have to like pick a song for her. I think they
let's
met.
pick a song for
Didn't they meet at like Beetle Fest or something?
They did meet at a Beetle
Just
Fest.
cute little love story.
Just like us. We met at a...
French fry place.
I was going to say we met at a... I'm trying to think. I was trying to think of a. Damn, I was going to make a joke that we met at a porn fest, but I was trying to think of a
That's not good.
famous porn star's name, and I blew it. I couldn't think of one.
Really happy you blew it.
Well, speaking of porn, the governor suggests it's time to return to normal life. He made it clear that reopening would only affect areas less seriously affected by the virus, with hard-hit places like New York City continuing with the shutdown.
Oh, so he's just opening like Syracuse.
But it's still a start.
Is that what you mean?
Well, yes. But there is bad news with this, and I'll get to that in a second.
I'm going to eat my roll.
Eat your roll. Cuomo said any region that plans to start to reopen on May 15th needs to come to him with a detailed plan that includes how rates of infection will be monitored, if healthcare capacity is enough to deal with any infection increase, and if infrastructure is in place to do testing and tracing. Regions also have to have a plan in place for how people will return to work, including what measures businesses will have to ensure social distancing and mask wearing. Okay, when the plans are approved, businesses will go back in 4 phases: construction and manufacturing first, followed by professional services, followed by retail and real estate, then restaurants, then food services and accommodation. Now, here's the bad news. Well, for us, the last phase would involve the arts, entertainment, and recreation businesses.
Can you say all that again? I wasn't listening.
Shut up. I didn't. To thank the teachers. They don't know how to do the technology, but they're my favorite people in the world. They're working hard, and I love them. If you find a teacher, you grab them and kiss them in the face, and I love them very much. And
You're very passive aggressive.
well, that's. I'm. This is important information. That's a little inside joke. But I'm not picking on you with what you're bringing in, what's on your list. This is interesting
It's
stuff.
just a lot of information
and
to
it's
take in.
and it's bad stuff, but because this club is last on the
It's
phase.
not bad stuff. It's a start.
Well, right.
And so he doesn't mean that he's looking at like New York City and Long Island. Like he's like some places, and he means like Poughkeepsie. Is that true?
Hello, Jeff Bosey. Goodbye, Jeff Bosey.
Hey, Jeff.
I mean, he didn't name a particular area, but he just said, the less infected areas are going to come first.
Okay.
And he did specify New York City is not ready.
Okay.
Plus, schools are already out for the rest of the year, so hit that.
Yeah, no, that wasn't on yesterday, was it? I don't think it was. Okay.
No.
Anyway.
No. He said if any spike of infection rates is seen, if there's a spike in whatever region that starts to open, a hard stop would be put in place again. And then there's also some good news. New York State is hiring 17,000 what they're calling the contact tracer army.
Oh yeah, Google and Apple are getting together to trace us. Is that what you mean? That's what you're talking about?
No, New York State. New York State is hiring community support specialists who will remotely work to trace confirmed virus cases as the state begins to reopen. The tracers will help identify the contacts of those who test positive and then facilitate their quarantine to lessen the spread. $57,000 a year job with the state. So there's a positive, too. Jobs. We're getting jobs out of this.
And Mark White's back to let us know we're not funny. Thanks, Mark. Let's give him the Mark White face.
He told me yesterday he was going to shoot me. Mark
He did?
White. Yes, he did.
I'm sure you had it coming.
Hello, George LD. George LD, are you open? Is your wine store open? Because if you are, let us know, and we're going to do some free advertising for businesses.
Yeah, Joe. Art's its last, which is sad because what everyone wants to do is go to a concert, but you kind of can understand. Arnie Price is watching.
Retrader says, "Yeah, I'll be fine because I provide no entertainment." Well, and this also, with New York starting to reopen slowly, this means for me I have to, because one thing that's happened to a lot of people being in quarantine is that we've been doing a lot of eating.
Yes.
Because we have a lot of time on our hands. So I know I've put on. I have one bag of M&Ms at home.
I'm interested to hear what you're going to say about this, because So
with New York starting to slowly reopening May 15th, I'm going to slowly reopen myself. I'm going to insert jokes now. I have one bag of M&Ms left in the house.
Okay.
I'm going to eat it today.
All right.
And that's it.
Then you're done.
I'm going back to my chocolate once a month diet.
Okay.
That's when I lost at least 20 pounds last year. Maybe even more, right?
And when's the once a month thing? Like, you have it set up like the first of the month or whatever?
No, it's just,
one day a month, you're just going to do whatever you want to do.
Right. Yeah, it's not like a set day.
Okay.
So I'm eating this bag of M&Ms today. It'll be my last chocolate.
Savoring moment of chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah, because it has been getting really bad. Like
Yeah,
I was saying how all I'm doing is buying snacks and stuff. So I'm going to go food shopping today. And I'm going to buy fruit. I'm like, we don't need to sit around eating cookies, so.
No, we don't need fruit. Healthy, boring.
Yeah, grapes, sliced up apples. Yeah, they'll be like good things to eat.
And speaking of jam last night, I think it's the whole statement. I think we had a great show yesterday with Lisa Guerrero.
Oh yeah, she was a smart, great lady. I really enjoyed that.
Hello, Sarah Spagnolo. Good to see you. Ken, I do play and sing. I even write. Oh, what? Ari writes her own songs too.
Oh man, Joe.
All right, so let's get. So we have Steve Squared Monday nights. It should be followed by Jam Squared. Ari should have her time.
Yeah, they'll just swap off kids. Although, Lyric should have her own show.
Ooh, Joe doesn't like the idea of tracers. Here comes the police state.
Well, it is. They're going to go, and that's why I said Google and Apple, because what you're saying is people are going to be hired to track the people that have been ill. But Apple and Google are going to work together to have it on your smartphone so that that's how they're going to track it. Like if I have it and I've had it and I walk into a schoolyard and someone walks up with their cell phone, they'll be able to say that you were in contact with Sallie.
Right.
Because of the smartphones being close together. So that's what they're trying to do. So that's what Joe's like, wow, they're going to like track us on our, because a lot of people have their tracking device turned off on their, smartphones. So I don't know what they're going to do. Whether they're just going to flip everyone's on without them being able to turn it off. I don't know. I have no idea. But part of me doesn't understand what the point is. Like, who cares? Keep yourself safe, and if you get it, you get it. Like, would you do anything different because you walk next to someone who had it? I don't know what the point is of paying all these people and having this entire thing being done just to know. Like, wouldn't you just be safe?
Is that you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, that I agree. That's one of the reasons I brought it up, because I'm not really sure exactly what that means either.
I could understand if it was like a lingering disease, like, AIDS or something. Like, once you get it, you have that virus inside of you forever, then you obviously want to know if you could get it that way. Like,
right.
I can understand that, but I don't understand the flu.
I just hope that they get a vaccine out and then things just go back to normal. And then it'll just be, oh, he's got the corona. Okay, well, get the shot, and it's just, just another flu.
I think it's Joe's fault.
I agree. It is Joe DeJesu's fault. They were considering calling it the DeJesu vid 19 originally.
How Joe did something wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's two things going on here. Joe DeJesu is he's going on about
not wanting to be tracked in your smartphone. Well, I just don't see the point of it. So I agree with Joe in the fact that, like, we're spending a lot of money and time on people that, why?
He's also going on because he's coming under fire for keeping Arian locked up in the basement.
He's keeping his woman down.
Only allowed up in the kitchen to make sandwiches, change diapers, and then go back down to her locked cage.
Right.
He's catching a lot of flack for that, and rightfully so. She should be allowed to play her music. I want to see Ari play her music, damn it. And then we also got going on here, we got the perverts, Plagianos and Rada. They're going on and on about Lisa Guerrero. So just calm down.
Yeah, she's pretty.
You juveniles, just take it easy. Yeah, she was something. Danny Coronado is watching. Hello, Danny. Hope you're well. Rick Beck is watching.
Hey,
all
Rick.
Right. Now I have a few more announcements. Governor stuff. And then I'm going to try and get through that as fast as I can. So then we can get to our favorite thing to do on Tuesdays. Tuesday trivia. And we're going to get our man, Ken Pichelle, up there on the screen. He's going to do our ads for us, and then he's going to partake in the trivia. So let me just get through the announcements as fast as I can.
You had more Governor Cuomo stuff in there?
No, governors.
Oh,
Governors.
I thought you were you had more to say about Cuomo. I'm like, wow.
Be quiet. Governors Comedy Radio would like to thank all of you for choosing Govs Radio to watch during quarantine. Now is a great time to show your favorite show some love and enter to win a free pass to Governors Comedy Club. Go to teespring.com for your swag. Scroll down to the search bar, type in Govs Radio. This will bring you into our store, where you can purchase the T-shirts, the mugs, and more for every show on our station with the Govs Radio logo, your favorite show on the back, all that good stuff. Go to Teespring. To enter for the free pass, all you need to do is take a picture of yourself with your mug, with your T-shirt, with your towel, with your etc., and send it to us. We will post it on our page. The sixth picture received will get a free pass to Governor's Comedy Club when they reopen. And I'll tell you right now, if you're good boys and girls, we'll do that more than once. It won't just be the sixth picture.
Good boys and girls.
That's right.
Kind of icky. Hey, Rick Beck wants to call in first.
All right. Also, keep thanking. We'd like to keep thanking our listeners, both old and new, and remind you that all three Governors Comedy Clubs will open as soon as guidelines from the government allow us to. In the meantime, we have cleaned and sanitized each club and put measures in place such as paper menus, social distancing of tables, and reduced capacity to assure the safety of our employees and guests. So again, hit governors when the time comes. And here at Govs Radio right now, we are in a pandemic. People and businesses are dying until they reopen. And after that, it's going to take some time. We should be embracing all Long Island businesses that we know are open and struggling. If you're one of those businesses, please leave us a message with hours of operation and specific instructions like curbside deliveries or website orders on our email. Please email us here on Facebook or govsradio@optimum.net, or you can contact us through our website, govsradio.com. Please let us know of a business, or if you have a business that is still open during this time. We're offering free advertisements at this time just to show some support. And we do hope that you'll remember us when the time comes to when everybody's back to normal and advertising regularly and doing well. Speaking of which, it is Cinco de Mayo. So what better way to celebrate Cinco de Mayo
Than saying it correctly.
Tomorrow, let's celebrate Cinco de Mayo. What better way to celebrate Cinco de Mayo than with some tequila? Let's celebrate with some tequila, ladies and gentlemen. One with Life Organic Tequila. One with Life, OWL, Owl. Owl Tequila is New York-owned and a woman-owned business. Lisa Elovich created One with Life Organic Tequila in 2015. It has received numerous awards and high ratings, including a 94-point rating from Wine Enthusiast, and they also included Owl on their list of top 100 spirits. Ooh. Cinco de Mayo promotions, ladies and gentlemen. Please go to onewithlifetequila.com. onewithlifetequila.com. $15 off shipping when ordering One with Life Tequila online. Use the code 5DeMayo. It's the number 5. Just put the number 5 in there. DeMayo. 5DeMayo. $15 off shipping when you order when you order One with Life Organic Tequila. $15 off shipping. The Owl Tequila specials are at the Boy Bar in Point Lookout here on Long Island. Takeout and to-go cocktails. And made promotion all month. Owl Tequila featured cocktails at Grada de Fuoco in Long Beach, Long Island. And I am most likely not saying that right, but we're going with it anyway. One with Life, Organic Tequila, Owl. Get yourself some right now, and we wish them all the best, and we thank them for advertising with us. And Ken Pichelle, whenever you're ready, you can call the hotline there.
You didn't want to do
we're going to do Rick first?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Hang on, Ken.
Hey,
Hang
Rick,
on.
Rick, give a call.
Rick Beck is going to call in with his movie picks. The organic worm makes you hallucinate, all right? Fancy graphics, says Ari. Oh, there's Stephanie. Stephanie Vives Thornton. She's with Owl. She is with One with Life Organic Tequila. So thanks for watching, Stephanie. Rick, you're on delay, so just call, damn it.
Yeah, Rick. He's like, as soon as his announcements are over.
I know, but now we're telling him this, and he's going to see it on delay.
Oh.
So, all right, let's just wait for Rick.
Yeah.
Ready? Let's just wait for him.
Do, 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 do. You want to hear like a nice story I heard?
Sure.
Okay, so Boris Johnson, UK Prime Minister.
Had a baby.
Yeah, but he had the virus. You know, he was really, really, really sick.
Didn't his wife have the virus while she was pregnant?
Yeah. So, and he really kind of had a hard time with it. Like, he's all fine now. But she had a baby boy, and they named him both doctors that...
They named them both doctors?
Nope. They had two doctors that really cared for him, that, you know, kept him alive. Like, it was like kind of like a big deal. And they just happened to both be named Nick.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so
they named them Joe.
Nick.
Nick.
Nick squared. Yeah, so they named their baby boy Nick. I thought that was like really cute. You know, something nice to come out of some horrible situation.
Well, speaking of a baby being born.
Jesus.
Happy birthday to Leslie Stiles. Today's her birthday, and we're heading out for the drive-by later. and then the big after party.
I thought it was a surprise.
Oh, yeah. Hope she's not watching. It is.
Unreal.
Hello, Rick Beck.
Hello, Knockem Dead Radio. What's going on, guys?
How are you, sir?
I'm pretty good. I've been watching a lot of TV.
Is that good or bad?
It's good. It's good. But you know what? I got outside this past weekend, which was nice too.
I'm sorry, you did what this past weekend?
Belmont. I went outside. I went outside for like an hour. It was amazing.
Wait a minute. Are you
the
telling
weather
me?
Was nice.
It was it was beautiful. Sunday was it Saturday or Sunday? It was one of the nicest days ever so far this year.
Yeah, Saturday was 70 degrees.
Oh, Saturday. Okay. So you telling me
Beautiful.
that you've actually been completely inside this whole time?
Yeah, why? Like, why wouldn't you be outside all?
No,
We're
no,
outside all the time.
I'm exaggerating, but we have had the shittiest weather imaginable
yes.
for a quarantine.
Absolutely right.
It's been horrible.
Yep.
I went outside. I went to Belmont. I wore my mask. And I went to go, I brought pizza with me. I was going to go sit at a picnic table, and they had taken them all away.
Oh, no.
They were
Really?
all gone. You
Wow.
can't, and
You're
all
just
the
sitting on the
all
lawn.
the park benches.
You like
Yeah,
popped
the
a
park
squat on the
benches
lawn.
were like, yeah, I had to sit on like the wet ground because all the benches had people on them, and there were like people waiting around the benches, like families to like sit right by the lake. It was so bizarre. There were almost lines forming to sit on the bench. It's such a weird time.
Wow.
And it was so busy because it was the first nice day we've had in a while.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my outdoor experience in the past week. And other than that, I've been watching. I finished Better Call Saul.
Oh, nice.
Which I wanted to talk about last week. But yeah, this was my favorite season of Saul so far.
Yeah.
I thought it was excellent.
It was really good. I love anything with Kim in it. I really love and savor.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to be around long. So whenever she is in an episode, I really appreciate it. I think she's a great actress.
Yeah. She really is. And you can't really predict where she's going because he sort of pushes her, then she pushes him. It's like when either one of them wants to stop getting as extreme with all the illegal stuff and all the cartel business. Yeah. It's like now she likes it. She tells what's his name off, one of the bigger gang members. Lalo. Wow, great stuff going on with Lalo. His actor is excellent.
Yeah.
And she tells him off, and you're just like, it's such a tense scene, but she does it, and the season basically ends. Spoilers, sorry if anybody's not caught up yet. With her grinning about the fact that they're about to get into some crazy stuff, and it's kind of like Saul is scared by her a little bit because she's unpredictable now.
Yeah,
so,
people are
really good stuff.
Yeah, people are just dying to know where it's going with her because we didn't see her in Breaking Bad, we're just assuming that she's not around, but who knows? Maybe she still was somehow.
I mean,
but there's so many different angles they can go with this.
Yeah, they tease that she's going to leave him in one episode because he kind of scams her, and at the end of the episode, she just says, "All right, let's get married." Right. And you're like, okay, she's maybe not working with a full deck totally, even though she's brilliant, obviously. They're both brilliant, but they both have this bad streak in them, even though we love them as characters. They're both ultimately kind of, they seek out the thrill of doing something bad.
And then they even teased that he was going to leave her. What was it, the last episode?
Yeah.
I mean, when they're in that hotel and he had his bags packed, and you really thought he was saying to her, "I'm no good for you. I got to get away from you so you don't get hurt." And it didn't go that way.
Right.
So yeah, it's very and this, I believe, the next season is the last one, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know actually, but
okay.
I think that would be pretty good. I think that's a good run. I wouldn't want it to drag out too long.
And there's also
they have really nice momentum.
They do, but there is. But it could be a strange season because they have to kind of tell us where Kim is going to end up, but also there's this thing going on in his current world where, in the witness protection program where that guy recognized him.
Right.
So we have to kind of see where that's going too. So maybe it's not the last season. Who knows? I would like Yeah,
I
go
just
ahead.
hope they keep her as long as they
take
can.
place after.
I would like to
watch
see
the
a
whole
whole season in the
take
current
place
day.
after.
Yeah. Yep, the current day.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
It'd be great.
A lot of
It'd be very cool.
yeah, very very well done. The whole Breaking Bad, and of course this series. I didn't really like El Camino too much, but for the most part, it's been some of the
it was
best.
okay.
Yeah, it was
liked it.
okay. It was just okay. It wasn't. It wasn't
Just okay.
right, but
Little
Breaking Bad and
disappointing.
Saul were just some of the smartest TV ever. So it was just
Absolutely.
I think my expectations were bigger on that. So
Me too.
all right, well there we go.
Same.
So you would rate
All right,
you would
awesome.
rate this season of Saul with a what?
I think I'd give it a 10 out of 10.
Whoa!
I think it's a near perfect show.
Nice.
Love it.
Near perfect.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
All right, very nice.
Thanks.
All right,
Rick.
guys.
Rick.
I'm going to try to watch more Hunters this week, and I'll
Good.
call back and we'll
Call
talk
back when
about
you
that,
finish it.
because I know you guys love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, would
Okay.
love to hear your
All right.
take on that. All right,
Cool.
go
All right, guys.
go enjoy the outdoors.
I'll try.
All
I've
right.
got to work from home.
Oh, that sucks.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
See you, Rick.
Okay, bye. All right, so I'm going to call Ken.
Okay, Rick Beck with his movie and TV picks. Rick's movie and TV picks.
Ken Pichel. Do.
Ken Pichel. While you're trying to reach Ken, we were talking about birthday drive-bys.
That you already ruined.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say a word.
Ruined.
I didn't say a thing.
Don't tell him anything.
I don't know what you're talking about. But it is funny though. The big after party is usually something cool, but now after party is basically just going on somebody's lawn to talk to them for a few minutes 6 feet away after a drive-by. Mark David Hirschman posted that. I thought that was really funny. And don't forget, speaking of drive-bys, I just want to make this announcement, and then we'll get to Dr. Ken Pichel. Don't forget, May 22nd, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing a drive-by for Eric Shevlin's birthday, and we're asking you to somehow chuck a moon. So you can either get out of your car and chuck the moon real quick and then drive away, or if you're in the passenger seat, chuck that moon. I'll get more details out. Email me. You can email the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Facebook page. Go to the not Gov's Radio's Facebook page, but the Facebook page exclusively for our show. Email us there, and I'll give you the info on what's going to go down that day. What time and place and all that stuff. Would love to get a great turnout. Eric does not want to drive by, which is just all the more reason why we got to do it. There you go. Hello, Dr. Ken Pichel.
Oh, do I have him on?
Would you do?
Can you hear me
Now I
okay?
hear him. Yeah. Now we can, yeah. It's perfect.
Yeah, turn him up.
Howdy, howdy.
How
How's
are you today,
everybody
pal?
doing today?
Doing all right?
I am doing well, thoroughly enjoying Track 7 Day. Had to shout it out.
Track 7, Joe DeJesus.
I'm loving every day of the celebration of this bad boy right here.
Oh,
Nice. It is a great album, isn't it?
It is a fabulous album. This is Joe DeJesus. That's Joe DeJesus Music on Facebook, and I think that's what it is on Instagram too. His Instant Gratification album.
yeah, it's a great
I'm a
album.
big fan.
Yeah, I've said before.
Big
It's
fan.
one of the better CDs out there.
It's crazy good.
So looking forward
As
to
are the
two.
new.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say as are the newest singles, "Cry" and "Miss Maybe." And Tony, you were just going to mention, is it 6 days now? 6 days now till Another Sacrifice, the new one.
It's something like that. Forgive me. I don't remember myself, but it's around there somewhere.
I think we're inside of a week now.
Very. Whoa! Whoa! That was a little overdone.
Yeah.
New Joe DeJesus music coming, and as soon as we see it, we're going to play it, whether Joe likes it or not. We're picking on Joe a lot today.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
We only do it because we love him.
And we love Ken Pichel and his ads.
Oh, is he doing ads now, or do you want to do the trivia
He's doing
first?
the ads first, and then we'll do the trivia, and then we're out of here. so that Felix can do his Iron Chef COVID-19 at 12:30.
Okay, take it away.
All right, let's roll. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is ad time. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Bella Vista Pizza. Bella Vista Pizza, for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista Pizza. Please do confirm the following information with Bella Vista or on their social media. But you can follow them on Facebook at Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta. That's Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta on Facebook, and on Instagram at Bella Vista Pizza LI. That's at Bella Vista Pizza LI on Instagram. In these trying times, Bella Vista remains open from late morning through early evening, taking every precaution to keep everyone healthy and safe. Although the dining room remains closed, again, please confirm with them. I believe they're still offering curbside pickup, also delivery with drop-off service, credit card only. Bella Vista can also be found with their partners at DoorDash and at Uber Eats for additional services. Check the Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta Facebook page for more information, including a possible discount. Bella Vista, that's Italian, folks. A beautiful view, a beautiful site located at 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview. That's 154 Minetta Hill Road in Plainview, 516-433-4464. That's 516-433-4464. BellaVistaPizza.com. Bambinos, check them out today. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Gina Congemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. That's Gina Congemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. 631-495-7696. That's 631-495-7696. When you work with Gina, you tap into the collective experience of the best, most experienced realtors on Long Island. Contact Gina today to discuss how Signature Premier Properties and Gina can help you market and sell your property successfully or find your perfect home. More information about Gina's listings can be found at signaturepremier.com. That's signaturepremier.com. List your house with Gina, and she will work so hard for you and sell your house so fast that it will make your
Head spin.
I really need a wireless headset. It will make your head spin, boys and girls. And of course, the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Knockem Dead Comedy. Knockem Dead Comedy for the funniest murder mysteries in the whole wide world, where I offer you this perpetual disclaimer that these are by design comedic murder mysteries, 100% real comedy and mystery, 100% comedic murder, in which there is no harming of any humans or animals. Hey, Tony.
Hey,
There's
Ken.
usually a guest that I get to ask. Hey, Sallie. There's usually a guest I get to ask, but this dang COVID, there's no third person in the studio. Do you want to see a boring murder mystery?
No.
Where you know what kind I'm talking about. The kind where some crusty old pea pants says,
Hey, there's been a murder in the parking lot.
Murder in the parking lot. Yeah. One moment. I gotta take that sunset heart hands picture for my dear Ethel. No, Ethel, stop it, girl. Donsil is not here. It is not positioned. Oh, Ethel. Anyway, where was I? There's been a murder in the parking lot of
Poor
some
Ethels
character
in the world.
you've never met. Wow. You do not want to go see that kind of a murder. I don't think so. Let me tell you what you can see if you go to a Knockem Dead Comedy murder mystery show. You get the full experience. You get to meet and hang out with the character who will ultimately and soon meet their comedic demise, seeing the comedic murder happen right before your eyes as you laugh and sing and dance as a part of the action at a Knockem Dead Comedy murder mystery show on Instagram. Follow at Knockem Dead Comedy. That's at Knockem Dead Comedy on Instagram. For upcoming show dates, check out knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates. That's knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates on Facebook. Go to that little box at the top of your screen, type in Knockem Dead Comedy, and hit enter. You are welcome. Sad, empty chair to Tony's left. Tony, Sallie, back to y'all.
Yay!
Yes, we are sad that there's no person in this chair to our left. But hopefully soon.
Hey Don. So besides Facebook Live, the notes just say Hey Don. The shout out's got to be to Hey Don. Where can we see you all? Are you on? You're on TV?
We're on TV. GovsRadio.com. You can catch us on all social media and our website, and on your Apple TV, your Fire Stick, your Roku, all that good stuff. On the Boxcast app. Today is Tuesday, so don't forget Chef Felix at 12:30. What's on tonight? No Rhyme, No Reason with Rich Rada and Jeff Bosey at 6:30.
And Carla.
And Carla, Quarantine Life at 2 o'clock. And don't forget your Teespring with the swag and all that good stuff. We talked about that before. All right, now I have an observation here, Dr. Ken Pichel.
What's that, Tony?
You're very. This was one of the most low key ads I've seen, I think, ever. So
He doesn't say anything.
I'm guessing that you're nervous because you're sticking around to do trivia with us.
No. Well, I'm probably nervous about trivia. Honestly, April's on the phone upstairs, so I was trying not to be too super loud.
All right, it's always about
not
the women.
Nervous. Not nervous, but a little bit hesitant about the making sure I'm saying things properly for the Bella Vista, getting their information as correct as possible.
That's a consummate professional right there, man.
And then a consummate professional. It took me this long to figure out, hey, I can cover my face during Pop's talking if I just do this.
Yeah, that's right. You got your face covered there. He can't see anybody.
I know, but it's hard to hold it up,
Just lean it against it. Just lean it there.
No, and then it just stares at my boobs or something.
Well, that's all right.
See what I mean? It can't.
I can put it up here.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. All right.
You like that?
Cool.
Okay.
How's that? Cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I hold in my hand this week's Tuesday trivia. Sallie, Ken, they're going to be guessing the answers. You guys, of course, can comment with your answers as well, and we'll go back and look at them.
Not only Ken, definitely write in, because,
Yes, because
please.
We're going to need help.
It's basically just trivia with Ken.
Hey!
I'm already sitting here thinking, Sallie, I thought we were supposed to have Gina and not just you and me.
Oh, yeah,
so
where's
yes,
Gina?
everyone write in.
Oh, yeah, isn't Gina supposed to be on the phone or something?
I did. Yeah, you're right. I did say something
That
yesterday about maybe
slacker.
getting Gina on the phone to partake in this as well. I haven't seen her name. Is she even watching?
No.
Gina, if you're watching, you can join in once we start
call.
here.
I got you, Sallie. That's making sure it wasn't supposed to be just us. Let's get Gina, too.
Yeah, good point.
Okay, here we go. First question. What year...
Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Is it multiple choice?
Would you shut up? What year?
33 AD.
There you go. Right, because she said Jesus. What year was the very first model of the iPhone released?
Oh, seriously?
No, I'm joking.
I need definite multiple choice. I don't even know if it was the 80s.
What year was the very first model of the iPhone released? Was it 1980? Was it 1993? Or was it 2007?
93.
You say 93.
Yeah.
Ken?
Just to be different, I'll go with 2007, and not to mention that my iPhone is so baby here that it's almost one of the originals. It's like an SE, I don't know. It gets picked on at home by wife and son all the time. I'll go with 2007.
That's the iPhone -5, it looks like you have there.
Well, let's put it this way. It's an SE, and then I saw an ad that another SE is the SE's on a comeback already. I'm I've got the retro one.
Yeah, they're going to be, they're putting them out for $400 each. Brand new.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
And it was a good one, too.
But they're all good. All right, next question. Which planet has the most gravity? Would you like multiple choice on that, too, or would you just like to guess a planet?
What do you mean, most gravity? They're in
Has
space.
the most gravity.
Isn't it zero gravity? Is it a trick question?
Well, the planets.
All right.
All planets are in space.
All right, so Earth is 9.8. What?
Okay.
It is. What do you think, Ken?
I'm going to go with drops of Jupiter.
Gravity. I'm going to go with... Mercury.
All right. Ken, I know you're a big music guy. So just for you, I have no music questions today. Just let you know.
Awesome. Okay.
Who is often credited with creating the world's first car?
Billy Joel.
Ford.
Billy Joel.
Let's see. World's first car?
We should get Tom Galati. Oh, I didn't see his name today either.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Ford, too. I couldn't think of anyone that's a better guess than Ford.
I refuse to play from now on unless every question's multiple choice. I put my foot down.
You can't change the rules. Another car question. A horse can be seen on what car's logo?
Ferrari or what is that?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure there's a horse, of course, on Porsche. That was such a dad pun.
That was good, though. I like it.
I think there's one on Porsche. There's, of course, a horse on a Mustang. Look at him throwing multiple answer questions
That's
at us,
fine.
Sallie. What the heck is this?
We'll take them all. All right, next question. Which country invented tea? Come on, barista, you should know this.
Tea. I mean, the obvious choice is England.
That's the obvious choice. Is it so obvious? Is it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll get back to that. Ken?
All right.
I believe I will go with all the tea in China.
Oh, good one. Good one.
What percentage of our bodies is made up of water?
80-something%.
Doctor.
Yeah, I thought it was biology last in ninth grade. I thought it was like 70 or 80 something. Yeah, I don't.
All right.
Between
recall
78
exactly.
and 83%.
All right. What is?
And I'm going to go lower, slightly lower than that. Will be my guess.
Remember the TV show Seventh Heaven?
Yes.
What was the name of the family? What was their name?
I love that show.
The last you geek.
I love that.
What was the name of that? What was the family's last name?
I can't even remember any of their family members.
Stephen Collins, Jessica Biel.
Didn't the dad like
Stephen Collins? He got in big trouble.
diddle someone like a kid or something?
Yep. He confessed.
Unreal. I
Yeah.
still love the show though. Does it start with a B?
It does not. Are you familiar with the show, Ken?
I am a little bit, and I know that April would know this, but I do not.
Ah.
Seventh Heaven.
So she's working from home too?
Yeah, she's I think she's either on a conference call with somebody from church talking about some stuff, or that ended and they're just chit-chatting.
Ah.
Either one.
Am I allowed to ask what she does? What's her job? Am I allowed to ask that?
She does not work outside of the house in a formal job, and actually what she does is a lot of volunteer time with our church and women's ministry and stuff.
Oh, very nice. That's great. In what year? And I will make this multiple choice.
Oh, I'm going to guess the Wilsons, just in case, just so I have a name.
Yeah, that works. In what year was the first episode of South Park aired? Was it 1997? Was it 2007? Was it 1987?
Maybe 87.
I'm going to have to agree. I was in college in 87, and that sounds vaguely familiar, as with most things from college.
All right.
I feel like Seventh Heaven had like a 3-syllable thing going.
You're still on that one, huh?
I know. Well, because I love that show. I'm sad I can't remember anything from it.
All right. Which singer's real name is Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata?
You said there were no music questions. What the heck?
Did.
Is
What
it
the
someone we know, or is it like
lied.
some hippie?
It's a famous singer. It's a very famous singer.
Stephanie who?
Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata. Oh, Stephanie Germanata over here.
No idea.
Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata.
The chick from No Doubt.
Oh, you're saying it's Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, she wouldn't switch from that name to that name. She's already stuck with a pretty involved name. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going Pink.
Oh, good answer. All right. We have 3 more questions. According to a National Center for Health Services survey of adults aged 20 to 59.
Can you start again? I wasn't paying attention.
What the hell? Where were you?
I was thinking, I wonder if it is pink. That's a really good answer.
According to a National Center for Health Statistics
Now
survey.
I can't pay attention because you're talking in a weird tone.
Of adults aged.
Ooh, Tony said statistics. Oh, boy.
All right, start again.
Oh, my goodness. According to a National Center for Health Statistics survey of adults aged 20 to 59, women have an average of how many sex partners during their lifetime, and how many do men have?
Pass.
Women have 7, men have 11.
Women have 7, men have 11. Okay.
That's
All right.
why they name it 7-Eleven. It's like convenience store.
No kidding.
Wow, that's some imagination right there. According to the National Health and Social Life Survey, what percentage of men always reach orgasm during sex, and what percentage of women report the same?
I think you've asked this already.
I don't care.
I wasn't passing on the first one. I'll go with 3 and 5.
Oh, okay.
And what was this question again? I'm sorry, I was talking. My bad.
What percentage of men always reach orgasm during sex? What percentage of women always reach orgasm during sex?
And it's not a multiple choice.
Wow, because it's like 1,000% and 3% or something like that.
Right, we're looking for a percentage. So just, you can pick any number you want. It doesn't get much more multiple choice than that.
35% for women, 85% for men.
I'm going to go 99.5. You know which gender that's for. And,
Oh, people are saying Gwen Stefani. Maybe I was right.
coin flip, 50-50.
Oh, okay. Okay, last question. According to Durex, and I don't know what Durex is, Americans spend how many minutes per week having sex?
Minutes.
How many minutes? Well, yeah, when it's all added up, how many minutes per week do Americans have? How many minutes a week do Americans have sex?
I'm going to go Americans. I'm going to go 90 minutes a week.
Okay.
Are we looking for an average American? Or are you sum totaling every American and every
I know. Is it medium, mode,
questionable gathering? Questionable or unquestionable?
Yeah, it's an average.
100
An average amount of minutes per week that Americans have sex.
120.
Not enough.
Not enough
Yeah.
is my answer too. Okay.
I'll go with now, are we counting the time according to the guy or according to the gal? Because, I mean, those could be known to differ.
Well, I guess it would be couples. At least
I'm gonna
couples.
I know, I'm just saying it depends on who you ask. I'm gonna cut my losses here and get this away from questionable and just say 75 minutes.
Okay, very nice. All right.
And dreamingly say 75 minutes.
All right, here we go.
The answers? Okay.
Yeah, it is answer time. Let's see. All right. The very first iPhone was released in 2007.
Oh, wow. So Ken got that.
This is almost it. This is almost it.
Well, I'll tell you what else Rich got, along with Andy Plagianos and Greg DiFilippo and Rich Rada and Jonah Groupie Asher. The planet with the most gravity is Jupiter.
Well, Rich Rada didn't get it.
I thought I saw it. No, right there. Rich Rada, Jupiter. Oh, right there he wrote your anus. Well, he gets points for that too. Let's see. Okay, the next question. Who is often credited with creating the world's first car? You said Ford. Ken, did you agree with that one, or did you have a different answer?
I did agree with Ford.
You did agree with Ford. The answer is...
I don't think it is Ford. I think because Ford just made everyone build it faster.
I think Greg Filippo got it right. He wrote Carlo Bent, but I have a feeling that was automatically corrected. It is Carl Benz.
Yeah, okay.
Carl Benz.
Who's... Oh, for...
I don't know where Mercedes came from.
Yeah, Mercedes-Benz.
Benz, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What car logo has the horse on it? Ken Pichelle got them
lot.
both. It is the Porsche with the horse, of course, and it is also a Mustang. Yeah, so it's all there.
What does Ferrari have on it? I thought it was like the stallion-looking thing.
No, that's the Porsche.
That's the Porsche.
Oh, okay. All right.
Which country invented tea? And that's why you said the obvious answer is China. That's why I said to you it's not so obvious. We'll get back to that later. But then Dr. Ken Pichelle
Came in with it.
came in with the obvious, all the tea in China. Mm-hmm. So there you go, China.
I knew it couldn't be Ireland because Ireland,
Ireland.
I mean, they love their
Beer.
tea as well. But like they make a point to say Irish tea. So if it's already there and they had to like name it themselves, I figured it was somewhere else.
So be careful of China. They sent us a virus. Now they're sending murderous hornets. So watch out for the tea. What percentage of our bodies is made up of water? You said 83%.
Something like 78 to 83% is my guess.
Dr. Ken Pichelle said, what, you said 75, I believe what you said?
I said a little bit less than that. It really doesn't matter because I knew Sally's answer was going to be right.
Well, you're wrong about that. It is 60 to 65%.
That's not true, though.
That's what I...
Those people need to, Sally, those
Yeah.
people need to hydrate
You
better.
have bad information.
I have bad information.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, where are you getting your information from?
The internet.
Yeah, it's not 65%.
Well, that's what
Maybe that's what they have to be until they they'll die, but it's not 65%.
All right, we'll get back to that on
think you
Thursday.
need better information.
What was the name of the family who starred in the TV show Seventh Heaven? See, look, even people are saying 60.
Give me the
Joan
first-
Cooper Asher said 60.
Give me the first letter.
The jerky
Oh, wait,
officers.
hold on a second. Tony.
Holding.
Yeah, ask April.
Oh, never mind.
Ask
I thought she
April.
wasn't on the.
Oh.
I thought
Give
she
me the
wasn't on
first
the phone
letter.
anymore. She's still on. Yeah, first letter, please.
Andy Bajlano says the aristocrats. That's great. It starts with the letter C. Starts with the letter C.
I don't know.
The
That-
Callahans.
Oh, that's kind of close. It is the Camdens.
Camdens?
The Camdens.
Yeah.
Totally sounds familiar now.
What year was the first episode of South Park aired? You guys are definitely on a lot of drugs because it did not start in the 80s.
90s?
Joan Krupe Asher says 80s. Greg DiFilippo says 80s. You guys were all on drugs. That's all I have to say. Rich Rada says 97. Anybody else say 97? Andrew Plagano says 97. That is correct. The correct answer is 1997.
Wow.
So 23 years and still growing for South Park.
What, 97?
Yep. You might be
Oh,
thinking
you
of the
said
Simpsons.
South Park?
Yeah, were you
I
thinking
thought
Simpsons?
you said Beavis and... I must have been thinking about Beavis, and
Beavis
Butthead.
and Butthead. Yeah, they started in the 80s, yeah. Yeah.
That's not a spin-off? Partial credit?
Sure, why not? You get partial
I'll give
credit
it
of
to you.
nothing.
Sure.
The singer whose real name is Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata. Let's see. Gwen Stefani, Boy George. You both said Gwen Stefani. Excuse me.
I said Pink.
You said Pink. Sorry.
Pink.
Yes, you did say. Well, it doesn't matter because it's incorrect. Joan Krupe Asher got the right answer. It is Lady Gaga.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay.
Lady Gaga.
Nice.
Good job, Joan.
According to a National Center for Health Statistics survey of adults aged 20 to 59, women have an average of how many sex partners during their lifetime, and men have an average of how many partners in their lifetime. Rich Rada says 437 and 2. Lots of different numbers coming in. The average partners during a woman's lifetime is 4.
Okay.
For men, it is 7.
All right. So I was just a
You were
little...
close.
I was close.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. According to the National Health and Social Life Survey, what percentage of men always reach orgasm during sex, and what percentage of women always reach orgasm during sex? 90-20 says Andrew Plagianos. Rich Rada says, who cares? And all. The average 75% of men say they always reach orgasm during sex. The percentage of women who report they always have orgasm during sex, 29.
Well, I said 35 and 85, I think.
You were very close.
So I was pretty close.
I'm still staggered by those numbers, but...
You men are awful.
Let's see. According to Durex, they're a condom company. Thank you, Andrew Plajanos, for that. Americans spend how many minutes per week having sex? Greg DiFilippo says 120 minutes. Joan Croupier says 45. Rich Rada asked with a partner. Yes, with a partner. Andrew Plajanos said 45 minutes. Rich Rada, 7 minutes and 37 seconds. Jeff Posey, 300. What? Okay. So, and Ken Pichelle said 75.
I was at 120.
You were at 120. Let's see. Was there anything more? Okay. Whoa, what happened?
So this is from Durex. They were the sources of this information for this question?
They did.